In this lesson, you will study some appropriate techniques on how to use a compound microscope to gather information about very small objects. The lessons include various activities that will guide you on how to use a compound microscope whenever opportunity allows you to physically visit your school laboratory or your science classroom to conduct hands-on practice. Specifically, you are expected to learn how to focus specimens using the compound microscope. Remember that microscope is a tool used to see organisms or objects that are too small to be seen by the naked eye. The microscope makes these small objects look bigger. In a laboratory, a small sample of something like cells, plasma, tissues, or any part of an organ or organism that represents a whole are used from which a diagnosis is rendered or other determination of said object's nature is made. These samples are called specimens. In determining their characteristics, these specimens are examined under a microscope. Now, let's check first if you know how to focus a specimen under a microscope. Determine if the following procedures are correct.
Keep your microscope covered when not in use. That's right! We need to cover the microscope when not in use. Carry the microscope with your right hand. Your answer is correct. We should carry the microscope with your both hands. Do not touch the glass part of the lenses with your fingers. Very good! Never touch the glass part of the lenses with your fingers.
You did an incredible job! Now, let's start your learning journey. Although you may not be able to get hold of the actual microscope, the learning task will provide you an exciting opportunity to explore the basic mechanism of a microscope. When carrying out activity using a microscope in the laboratory, there are necessary reminders that you have to observe and follow carefully. These include the following.
Carry the microscope with your both hands. Rest the arm with one hand and place the other hand under the base for support. Put the microscope on a table with the arm towards you. Do not touch the glass part of the lenses with your fingers. Use only a special lens paper to clean the lenses. Keep your microscope covered when not in use.
Here are the steps to follow when examining specimen under the microscope.
First, put the slide on the stage. Position the specimen over the opening on the stage and use the stage clip to hold it in place. Check the stage from the side. Slowly turn the coarse adjustment knob to lower the body tube until the power objective almost touches the slide. Third, turn the coarse adjustment knob to raise the body tube. Fourth, look into the eyepiece and turn the fine adjustment knob until the specimen is properly focused. Fifth, while looking into the eyepiece, adjust the diaphragm in the mirror until you see a bright white circle of light. Sixth, shift to high-power objective lens. Gently revolve the nosepiece until the high-power objective lens clicks in place. Be sure that the lens will not hit the slide. 7th, rotate the nosepiece until the low-power objective lens clicks into place. 8th, look into the eyepiece and gently turn the coarse adjustment knob until you get the clear focus of the specimen.
The compound microscope may contain 2 or 3 objectives. This objective has its own magnification number. The shortest one, marked 3x, 4x, or 5x, is called the scanner. The low power objective, or LPO, is marked 10x or 12x. The high power objective, or HPO, is marked 40x, 43x, or 60x. The total magnification with which you are viewing the object can be calculated by multiplying the magnification of the eyepiece lens by the magnification of the objective lens you are using. For example, eyepiece has the magnification of 10x multiplied to the magnification of low power objective, which is 10x. What is the total magnification? 10x times 10x equals 100x. This means that object you are viewing is magnified 100 times. Isn't that amazing? The knowledge on the basic parts and functions of a microscope is important not only to you as a student, but also to those who are engaged in the different fields and practices in our society. Microscope can be used in numerous ways. In the medical field, pathologists and other medical professionals use it to conduct medical laboratory examinations and advanced researches. At present, many scientists around the world are working extensively in their respective laboratories in order to develop a vaccine to prevent the spread of the coronavirus causing COVID-19. Microscopes are also being utilized in our industries for the inspection and assembly of electronic components which can be found inside our mobile phones. Aside from knowing about the essentials of the microscope and its functions, it is also important to learn and practice how to take good care of this instrument. You should always follow the guidelines on how to maintain the good working condition of the microscope. If you are given the opportunity to use it, handle it properly and clean its parts using the appropriate materials. Return to its proper casing and store in a clean and dry storage cabinet away from laboratory chemicals.
You did an incredible job, grade 7! I hope you have learned something new today. Once again, I am Teacher Shane and see you in our next episode of Science Patrol! Bye!